everyone! I'm really excited because today I have an e.l.f. haul for you guys. Did you even see that? No. e.l.f. haul. If you don't know what e.l.f. is, e.l.f. is an American makeup brand, very, very inexpensive. They also have a website, and I believe that ships all over the country. Not sure if it ships everywhere. I 100% recommend buying e.l.f. products online instead of in stores because every day they have a daily deal, and so a while ago I went on and they were having a really, really great deal, so I picked up some stuff, and this is going to be a haul slash review. I was going to do an unboxing of my order, but I figured it would be more helpful if I waited a little until these products were used and then I showed you how they swatch and what I think of them and stuff like that. Wait, plane. This is a perfect example of the fact that my window is open because it is really, really hot out. So if you can hear birds chirping or planes, I apologize. I don't think I said this, but I am going to do a Get Ready With Me brand focus with e.l.f. and I'm going to be using most of the products that I got in this haul. So if you want to see how these products wear, at least on my skin, then stay tuned because very soon I will do a Get Ready With Me. For the sake of this video, I put almost all the products back in their packaging because I wanted to show you what they looked like when I first got them, but I have used almost all of these products, so I will tell you my honest opinion. So I'm just going to start pulling stuff out of this box and telling you what I think of it. I'm going to do face first and then eyes and then lips. So first I picked up this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. It's a setting spray. I have used this a fair amount of times. I spray it over my foundation once my makeup is all complete. I close my eyes and I do it. It doesn't smudge my mascara or anything. Honestly, there was only one time when I really thought that this made a big difference. I'm still wanting to test it out more. A couple times I didn't really see the wear of it make my makeup last any longer, but a lot of people swear by this, so I'm gonna keep trying it. It's definitely not bad, like it's definitely not hurting, and it's $3, so you can't really go wrong. If you're looking for a setting spray, I think you should give it a go because I think it does work. I need to compare it more to when I don't wear it. The next product is this HD Lifting Concealer, and I wanted to show you the packaging, especially of these types of products, because the packaging, there's so much of it, and I just feel so bad like they're wasting so many trees. Like this is this whole thing, and then the actual concealer is this tiny little tube. I was really, really excited about this concealer. I heard a lot of people talk about it. It has the same packaging as like the NARS Creamy Concealer, not that I'm comparing this to that, but it has a doe foot applicator. It's in the shade Light. They have a couple shades and then a brightener shade. I didn't know they had a brightener shade, but I thought light sounds good, right? Wrong. This is so dark, so orange. It's not practical for me at all. I wanted it for under my eyes, and it doesn't look horrible, but around here at the corner, it does not look pretty. I put this today on some blemishes, but I had to blend it out a ton to make it work. So I think the consistency is really, really great. I wish that they didn't call this light. I wish they called this medium, and I wish I had got the brightener shade. I got two of the e.l.f. mineral products. I have heard a lot of people talk about their mineral line and how it's really good. So I got, I got a pressed mineral blush and a pressed mineral bronzer. They come in these little squares. So the blush, I picked this up because someone said it was a perfect spring blush. It's a peachy blush, and I agree it is really nice for spring. It's a little bit powdery, but saying that, it's so pigmented and it goes on so well, and this lasts the entire day. And I did notice that because, you know, a lot of blushes, they last a while but not the entire day. This lasts the entire day. Sorry, my memory card was full. I'm not quite sure what I was saying, but I know I was talking about the mineral blush. It doesn't come out powdery. It just, if you build it up a lot, it looks powdery, but I definitely recommend this. It's really good. And so is the mineral bronzer. I haven't tested this out enough to say whether or not I love it, but it is really, really good. These are both really crazy pigmented, and I think this is easy to blend. I think it is the tiniest bit orange. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been telling you the shades. I have my blush in Sweet Retreat, which is a nice orangey coral. And then the bronzer is in Tan Toffee, which I can't remember if there were ones a lot darker or lighter. I think that this is a nice shade. But just for the purpose of this review, this was something that I got my e.l.f. package and I was shocked to find that all of these products are really tiny. So if I take my NYC Sun and Bronze, this is the bronzer that I use a lot. This is the e.l.f. bronzer, so just a comparison, these are really tiny, but I'm never going to use all of this up, so I'm fine with that, and I think it's really great for traveling. But just keep in mind that it is much smaller than it looks online. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, and it also came with this tiny little brush, which you could use as a lip brush, but I don't use it. This is very hyped up on YouTube, and I definitely think it is worth the hype. It is a loose powder. The product itself is really great. I don't love the packaging because this doesn't have little holes that you can get a little bit of product. You have to take this out and then all the product comes out. But aside from that, I think this is really good. There's no creasing when I use this. I used it under my eyes, like to set my concealer. Again, this is tiny, so just keep that in mind. I mean, for $3 plus I got it on sale. I'm not complaining about the size, but just something to keep in mind. Okay, I'm now going to talk about two e.l.f. baked face products. So first, I'm going to be talking about the baked bronzer in Maui. This came in the mail, and I heard from pretty much every review that this was broken when people got it. And I was like, oh, it's not gonna break, it'll be fine, but it's broken. Ooh, it's all, the powder's all coming out. And so I emailed e.l.f. and I told them that this broke, and they were really nice about it, and they were like, oh, we'll send you another one. And so they sent me another one. This one is not broken. I don't know how I feel about this. It's very light. And I know that you can use these baked products wet or dry, and you're supposed to get more pigmentation when you use them wet. I kind of tried to use it wet once and it didn't really work, but I'm gonna try it again. But I guess just in general, I can't really figure this out. I feel like it's pretty orange, and I certainly don't need two of these. So the one that is not broken, I'm gonna pass along to my friend Kira, and I'm gonna keep the one that is broken just so I can test it out. And I feel like I could also use this as an eyeshadow. So Kira, if you don't like it as a bronzer, then you can use it as an eyeshadow. A baked product that is definitely worth the hype is the baked blush in Pinktastic. This is supposedly a blush, but let's get real, people, it's a highlighter. It's amazing. I have it on my cheekbones today, and look at that. I built it up a little bit, but I do not use this wet. I have never used this wet. If you want to use it wet, you can, but I mean, I don't think you have to. It is gold, and it has little pink lines in it. I've heard it's a dupe for the MAC. I believe it's Soft and Gentle. I don't know if that's true, I don't have that, but look at the glow here, people, look at it. It's so great, and I love the consistency of this. I highly recommend this. The last baked e.l.f. product I have is this baked eyeshadow in Bark. And this is a funny story because I didn't order this, and when I emailed e.l.f. initially saying that my product broke and I wanted another one, they sent me another one, and whenever they send you a repaired item, they also send you a $5 e.l.f. gift card, which was so nice. And then I got another package in the mail that had my shipping address on it, and it was this shadow and another $5 gift card, and I was like, wow, they're giving me a gift. And then I looked at the shipping information and I realized it wasn't for me, so they sent me someone else's package. So I emailed them and I said I got the package, and they were like, oh, you can keep it, we'll send them another one. And I was like, sweet. I am so glad I got this product because it is beautiful. The first time I swatched it, I was vocally like, oh my god, and I Snapchatted my friend and I was like, I can't believe this. I know this is a $3 product. I want to try to use this wet to see how intense I can get it, but it's a brown and it almost has a purpley undertone, and it's just, it's just really, really beautiful. So I'm really glad that that mistake happened. Sticking with eye products, I got 2 of the e.l.f. smudge pots. I got the smudge pot in Brownie Points and the smudge pot in Gotta Glow. These smudge pots are very hyped up and everyone says they're really, really creamy. They're a lot creamier than the MAC paint pots and the Maybelline color tattoos, and at first I thought that that meant they were better. Now, creamy does not necessarily mean better. If you look at the pots, these shades are stunning. They're absolutely stunning. And the first one I swatched was Brownie Points because it is a beautiful copper. I like this, but you can kind of shear it out to not have the sparkly copperness anymore, and that's not something I really want to do. I've only used this a handful of times, not even a handful, maybe twice or 3 times. So I definitely want to play with it more. I'm not super impressed, but for $3, I think that it is really good. And the other one is in Gotta Glow, and this is a gold, and this is a little less creamy, more on the texture of the Maybelline color tattoos, which I prefer. I prefer that texture. Now, when you swatch this, this looks really, really intense, and you can definitely build it up a little bit, but it's more of a sheer wash of color, which I like. I have golds for when I want to do a very gold look. I like this for every day. I was wearing it in the intro and outro of my collab video with Kira, so I'll link that down below if you want to see how this wears. I like this one. I recommend this one over Brownie Points. My last 2 eye products are mascaras, one of which I ordered and one of which they sent to me by accident instead of another product. And again, I just let them know and they were like, keep it, and then I got my other product shipped to me. So I got a free mascara. I've only tried one of these mascaras because I don't like to have too many open at a time, but the one I have tried is the Mineral Infused mascara. I heard a lot of good reviews about this online, which is why I picked it up. I think it's really good, but it's not what I'm looking for in a mascara. It has these small bristles, and I showed it to my friend Kira, and she said it reminded her of Roller Lash by Benefit, and I think it could potentially be a dupe. I showed how it wears on my eyelashes, and she said it looks very similar. It makes her eyelashes very long and fluttery, which is very pretty, but I like my lashes to be volumized, so I do like this and I do use it. It's not what I'm looking for, but if that is something that you're looking for, then I definitely recommend this. The other mascara that they sent me by accident looks very, very interesting. It's the Eye Enhancing Mascara in Black Sapphire, and it says light reflecting for blue eyes. I don't have blue eyes, but I'm still gonna try this. It sounds like a blue mascara that's supposed to, I don't know. I really don't know. This is what the brush looks like. The brush looks pretty cool. I don't want to open this because I don't want to get air in it. I want to wait till one of my other mascaras dries up. We will see. If it's good, it'll be in some sort of favorites. I doubt it. This sounds like a gimmicky product, but you never know. I'm gonna try it out. Next, I picked up 3 brushes. I already had 2 or 3 of the mineral line of brushes, and I think these are really, really good. They're $3, and for $3, I think that these are absolutely incredible. I got the mineral powder brush, I got the small stipple brush, and I got the blending brush. Now, out of all 3 of these, the one that I don't love is the powder brush. Having said that, I don't use this for powder. I used it to contour and it didn't really do what I wanted it to. It didn't blend out, but I am going to try it as a powder brush. I also used it for blush and it wasn't great. So, I mean, if you're looking for a small powder brush, then I think that it's worth trying because it's $3, but I don't know, so far what I've used it for hasn't been great, but I'm still going to try it for other purposes. Now, I got the small stipple brush because people were going crazy about this brush on the reviews. I am with them. This brush is so good. I use it with my NYX stick blush, cream blush, in Magnolia, And you can probably see there's a little bit of pink on this. Maybe you can't, but these brushes are not clean. I didn't clean them before I did this video, oh well. But I just stick a little in my cream blush and then I put it on my cheeks. It really is good at blending out stuff. I was having trouble blending out that cream blush. This is just so perfect for cream blush. If you are a cream blush lover, you need this in your life. The last brush is the e.l.f. blending brush. Now, this is for your eyes, but I have not used this on my eyes. I use this to set my under eye concealer, and it is perfect to set under eye concealer. I can't even stress that enough. This is so good. It gets the right amount of product, and it just spreads it out perfectly. I was using one of their other brushes that was much bigger, and I realized that I was putting too much product on my eyes and it was getting rather cakey on top of my concealer. This makes nothing cakey, picks up the perfect amount of product. It's really good. I really recommend this, along with the stippling brush. We are down to the last two products, which are lip products, and the first one is this matte lip color in Wine. Now, originally they didn't send this to me. They sent me that weird mascara instead of this, but as I said, I just emailed them and then they sent it over. These are very hyped. I've heard a lot of people say they love these. So it is a matte crayon-ish type applicator thing, and then if you go to the back here where the little color is, you can pull it out and there's a little sharpener in case you want to make this a lip liner. I have not tried that yet. I don't think I will, but you never know. I always use chapstick under my lip products because I always want my lips to be moisturized. So I used chapstick the first time I used this, and it was really good. I really liked it. I liked how it sat on my lips. I thought it looked really good. I got some compliments, and I was like, yes, new favorite, $3. Great. The second time I used it, I guess my lips were a little bit drier because it didn't sit well, and I felt it. I felt the matteness of it because these are matte, and I could just feel it sitting on my lips. And then I tried to use it, what was it? I think last night I tried to put it on and it just wasn't really working. It looked uneven. So I'm torn. I don't know if this is good. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying it, but if you are really into matte lips and you want to give this a go, I wouldn't recommend buying the whole range. I would try one first. I think it's worth it for $3, you know. I'm still on the fence about it, but I'm gonna continue to use it. The last product in my e.l.f. haul is this lipstick in Classy. Name of it rubbed off because this is their $1 range, so it's not very good packaging. It looks pinky nude, but it's more of a bright pink, and I love this. I love this so much. I've worn this so much. I heard that if you put it all the way up and then put it on your lips, it'll break. So just put it up as little as you can. If you really cake it on, it will look cakey, but if you do it the right way, it looks so beautiful. It's just so light, and for $1, you really can't go wrong with this. Whew, alright guys, that was everything from my e.l.f. haul. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit longer, but I really wanted to give you a review of these products and let you know what my thoughts were. And remember, if you want to see these products in action, then stay tuned because I'm not sure when, but soon I'll have a get ready with me using a lot of these products. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you like it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!